Hey everyone, David Saad here from Skyjems.ca. Thank you all so much for joining me for a little bit of show and tell. I have on the turntable a divine gem, 18 carats, rich blue aquamarine with a GIA certificate. Truly a stunning gem. The cutting on this is just magnificent. Beautiful, splendid blue color to it, rich stone, truly exceptional. When you have aquamarine that's this kind of color, I mean, it is something truly special. This is going to make an incredible piece of jewelry that is going to be an heirloom piece. This is the kind of gem that makes, we call them heirloom pieces or legacy pieces. These are the kinds of pieces that are passed on for generations to come, right? 200 years from now, this gem is going to be in a piece of jewelry, worn by your great grandkids or grandniece or grandnephew, whoever it is. Incredible gem. And wonderful thing with these is they do last. I mean, they last more than a lifetime. They last lifetimes. We have, you can go in a museum, see jewelry that's 2,000 years old. And that's really the wonderful thing about jewelry is that you do have this legacy piece. You have this heirloom piece. It's going to go on, for a long time, long after nobody knows who I am, nobody knows who you are. This is still going to be a beautiful piece of jewelry. And if you are looking to have a piece of jewelry made with this, I'd very much like to be the one to do it for you. So I can put my SJ stamp in there, be part of that legacy. It's, a little bit of ego kibbles for me or whatever. Just a, beautiful piece. Reach out to me, david@skyjems.ca. If you have some ideas in mind of what you want to make with it, send them over. If you don't, this is a piece I'd love to, design from scratch. Just say, I want to do I want to make a cocktail ring, statement ring. It's truly, an incredible stone. It's going to make a piece of jewelry that is going to get comments and compliments everywhere you go. I've now taken the gem off the turntable and put it into a pair of tweezers for you. This is so that I can give you at home a really good close-up look of the gem, show you the cutting, the inclusions, everything about it. Now, of course, if you are in the Toronto area, you want to come in person, I'd love to have you into the office to take a look at this or any of the other gems we have. Please reach out to me at david@skyjems.ca to book an appointment. Please note we don't accept walk-in customers as we are primarily wholesalers. Now, for the rest of you who I know, most of you are not going to get a chance to make it in. Unfortunately, I do love seeing my customers in person, but I will finish this tour because I know that a lot of you, especially people who have come in, once or twice or three times, I'll often have people just say, okay, hey, love the stone, put it aside, design something for me, and we'll go from there. I'd love to do that. So if that's the situation, if I've made jewelry for you already, kind of how I am, I can get a little bit picky. There's been times when I've sent back rings, 2, 3, 4 times because I wasn't happy with the final polish or wasn't happy with the gem being, set perfectly centered and all the claws matching. So those who have made jewelry with me before know that they can generally just kind of say, okay, David, make it for me. And I have a number of people who do that, and I super appreciate it. For the rest of you who we haven't made jewelry before, I'd love to work together with you to build a gorgeous piece that is going to last for generations to come. So reach out, as I said before, and send me some ideas of what it is you want to make, and I would absolutely love to get you a quote. Now for our final stop on our show and tell tour, I've taken the gem and put it into this mock solitaire setting for you. The reason I started doing this was just so I could show people, hey, this is the size of the gem on a finger. This is my pinky. It's a size 7. You get an idea of the gem on the finger. But what I found that it does is it does start to get the creative juices flowing because you start to see just how much more gorgeous this gem is going to be once it's set up. And I say it all the time. If you watch a lot of my videos, I say all the time that every gem looks better once it's set. This is not an exception. I've made thousands of pieces of jewelry. Every gem looks better once it's set, and that's because the cutters who cut gems like this know what they're doing, right? You don't get to cut this. This isn't your first day of work, right? So people who are doing this are masters. They are very good at what they do, and they know that the final product is going to be a piece of jewelry. So When they cut it so that it faces up as well as possible, shows as much color, and shows a nice cutting, bright gem. And as you can see, this really all comes together to give us a truly, truly magnificent piece. Alrighty, so I'm going to wrap up show and tell for this gem. Of course, if you have questions about this or any of the gems we have, I love hearing from my customers. Reach out to me at david@skyjems.ca. Send me whatever questions or comments you have about this or any of our other gems. I love hearing from my customers. Remember, there are no stupid questions. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean you're dumb. So reach out to me, david@skyjems.ca. I would very much like to hear from you, answer any questions that you have. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget to tell your friends about skyjems.ca. Bye for now.